The United States and Canada share one of the closest economic relationships in the world. So when tension starts building between them, it's not small. It affects trade, markets, and political strategy on both sides of the border. And right now, that relationship is being tested again. Under President Donald Trump's second term, economic pressure tactics and renewed tariff discussions have resurfaced, while Canada's Prime Minister, Mark Carney, appears determined to push back. This isn't a sudden diplomatic breakdown, but something is shifting, and the bigger question is, where does this go next? Under President Donald Trump's second term, trade tensions between the two neighboring countries have resurfaced. Tariff discussions, economic protection policies, and renewed America First rhetoric have all contributed to a more strained dynamic. At the center of this evolving situation is Canada's Prime Minister, Mark Carney. Since taking office, Carney has signaled that Canada may need to rethink how dependent it is on its largest trading partner. His administration has emphasized economic resilience, diversification, and a more assertive stance when it comes to protecting Canadian industries. This tension isn't entirely new. The US and Canada have clashed before over steel, aluminum, lumber, and automobile tariffs. But what makes this moment different is the broader geopolitical backdrop. Global supply chains are shifting, trade blocs are reorganizing, and political rhetoric on both sides has grown more direct. So why does this matter? First, the US and Canada share one of the largest trading relationships in the world. Any disruption, even rhetorical, can create uncertainty for businesses, investors, and markets. Second, Canada has traditionally been one of America's closest allies. When visible tension appears between long-standing partners, it signals a potential recalibration of alliances in a much more competitive global environment. Third, domestic politics play a role. Strong positioning against foreign economic pressure can appeal to voters on both sides of the border. That means some of this friction may be strategic. At the same time, it's important not to overstate the situation. There has been no formal diplomatic breakdown. Trade continues, cooperation continues too, but the tone has undeniably shifted. The real question now is whether this is just a temporary political positioning or the beginning of a more structural reset in US-Canada relations. If tariff measures escalate, we could see ripple effects in manufacturing, energy, and agriculture. If only tensions cool, this may simply become another chapter in a historically resilient partnership. For now, what's clear is this: the relationship is being tested again, and markets, policymakers, and citizens on both sides are watching closely.